So this poem is about the romance between the street dog and a wealthy dog. And Mepew is the name of the wealthy dog, and it translates Missy White. And the street dog is talking about her. And in this poem, there's a term called VISS, Viz. Viz is a Burmese imperial measure, which is about 2 or 3 kilograms. I'll begin to read. Mepew, Missy White. That distant echo of a yelp I just heard. Was it you, Missy White? Since that day, I didn't get to nose your punani. I've been yowling ceaselessly. The stones they have thrown at me add an overtime of pain to my heart in melancholy hell. The beef bowl securely hidden for you in the jungle flame hedge in front of your house is a symbol of my love. With an elephantine intrigue, I snatched it at the wet market. The butcher's this weight got me in the ribs. On the ground, under the hummingbird tree, you will find my claw marks. They are your portrait. If you don't believe me, go sniff at the rare left tire of your master's car. My piss will smell of my longings.
In the introduction to the book, we actually describe the differences between, or really clarify the difference between, as we understand it, witness poems and essays, and protest and resistant poems. And so we write that while all protest writings may be witness writings, not all witness writings are protest writings. So witness writing, in our opinion, is more of a subjective approach, and it doesn't usually have an explicit political agenda. However, obviously politicized these poems and these essays are.
It's an anthology of essays, memoirs, and poems together, documenting what the writers and poets on the ground in Myanmar have witnessed. I mean, I am close to the Mongyo poetry circle. I lived in Sakai when I was in Myanmar. Mongyo has a vibrant poetry scene, and Kati and Keza Win, they were, the keystones in that poetry circle.
We had wanted to collect, preserve, and really circulate the writings, and I think we've done the first two, and also having it made available online for free too. But really, we want to circulate the writing as well. We want these voices to be heard and to persist and to continue to echo into the future. Really, what we wanted to do was to preserve these things and to preserve these writings, to preserve these voices, some of whom are no longer with us, as Coco Thett mentioned, and to have those speak to the ongoing struggles in Myanmar and what continues to happen, and unfortunately, what will likely continue to happen in the future.
Brian and I started to talk about, the abundance of witness writings, poems, and essays on social media soon after the coup. And Brian suggested, why don't we compile them into a collection? Later, Matida and Pen Myanmar, the team, they really helped us acquire so much writing from inside the country. And we had a hard time selecting all the best. Yeah.